The Met Gala. It's a night of shimmering gowns and sparkling jewels. The biggest names in Hollywood arrive, ready for their turn in the spotlight. Cameras flash, capturing every detail for the world to see. The air crackles with anticipation. Tonight, fashion reigns supreme. But in 2025, something extraordinary happened. Something that shifted the focus from diamonds and couture to something much smaller, and infinitely cuter. Demi Moore, the epitome of Hollywood elegance, arrived. She stunned in a breathtaking gown, but beside her strutted an unexpected guest. Pilaf, her beloved Chihuahua, was dressed to impress. The crowd erupted. Pilaf, weighing in at a mere 1 pound, commanded attention. This tiny dog was making a big statement. The Met Gala just got a whole lot more adorable. The grand entrance of the Met Gala is a spectacle in itself. Limousines pull up, disgorging their glamorous passengers. Each arrival is met with a frenzy of camera flashes and the excited shouts of onlookers. In 2025, however, one arrival was particularly unique. As Demi Moore stepped out of her car, all eyes turned to her tiny companion. Pilaf, her Chihuahua, emerged, a vision in miniature couture. The paparazzi, usually jaded by the constant parade of celebrities, went wild. Their cameras clicked incessantly, trying to capture the perfect shot of Demi and her adorable +1. Pilaf, unfazed by the attention, seemed to bask in the limelight. He strutted alongside Demi, his tiny tail wagging, completely comfortable with the flashes and the flurry. It was a scene that melted even the most cynical hearts. Demi, radiating elegance in her gown, couldn't help but smile down at her furry companion. Pilaf exuded an air of confidence that belied his small size. He walked the red carpet as if he owned it, his tiny paws carrying him with an unexpected swagger. This wasn't just a dog on a leash. This was a fashion icon in the making. The world watched, captivated by the unlikely duo. And with every confident step, Pilaf proved that size doesn't matter when it comes to stealing the show. Pilaf wasn't just any Chihuahua lost in a sea of haute couture. No, this tiny canine was a fashion plate in his own right. His outfit, a miniature masterpiece, had been meticulously crafted to mirror Demi's own ensemble. Every detail, from the fabric to the embellishments, was perfectly coordinated. It was clear that Pilaf's look was not an afterthought. It was a deliberate fashion statement. And with it, he single-pawedly, or should we say, four-pawedly, launched himself into the annals of Met Gala fashion history. Pilaf, sporting a tiny tuxedo perfectly tailored to his diminutive frame, was the epitome of canine chic. His miniature bow tie, a perfect match for Demi's own accessory, added a touch of whimsy to his ensemble. But it wasn't just the clothes that made Pilaf a fashion icon, it was his attitude. He carried himself with an air of confidence and panache that would put most human celebrities to shame. Pilaf's appearance at the Met Gala was a testament to the rising trend of pet fashion. No longer content with simple collars and leashes, pet owners are now dressing their furry friends in increasingly elaborate outfits. From tiny tutus to custom-made sweaters, there's no limit to the creativity on display. And while some may scoff at the idea of dressing up animals, there's no denying that it's a trend that's here to stay. The pet fashion industry has exploded in recent years. What was once a niche market is now a multi-billion-dollar industry. From luxury brands to independent designers, everyone is getting in on the action. And with social media providing a platform for pet influencers to showcase their stylish outfits, it's no wonder that pet fashion is becoming increasingly mainstream. Pilaf, with his impeccable Met Gala debut, is just the latest example of this growing trend. He's proof that even the smallest of dogs can make a big impact in the world of fashion. Pilaf's Met Gala appearance wasn't a solo act. He joined a growing list of celebrity pets who've become red carpet darlings. These furry fashionistas are proving that style knows no species. They're strutting their stuff alongside their famous humans, turning heads and stealing hearts. From film premieres to award shows, pets are becoming regular fixtures on the red carpet. And why not? They bring an undeniable dose of cuteness and charm to any event. The trend of celebrity pets in the spotlight isn't new. Remember Tinkerbell Hilton, Paris Hilton's beloved Chihuahua? She was a pioneering fashion icon in the early 2000s, rocking tiny handbags and sparkling collars. Then there's Asia Kinney, Lady Gaga's French bulldog, known for her stoic expressions and avant-garde outfits. These trailblazers paved the way for pets like Pilaf to shine on the world stage. Pilaf, with his Met Gala debut, has officially joined the ranks of these legendary pets. He's become a symbol of canine couture, proving that even the tiniest dog can make a big fashion statement. His story is an inspiration to dog lovers everywhere, showing that with a little bit of style and a whole lot of confidence, any pup can become a star. Pilaf's rise to fame is a testament to the power of pets. They're not just our companions, they're our muses, our confidants, and sometimes even our fashion icons. But Pilaf's story is about more than just fashion. It's a reminder that pets bring joy and companionship into our lives, no matter how big or small they may be. In a world often obsessed with superficiality, Pilaf's genuine spirit and loving nature shine through. He reminds us that sometimes the smallest creatures can have the biggest impact on our hearts. The flashing lights and clamor of the Met Gala painted a glamorous picture. But behind the scenes, a deeper story unfolded. Demi Moore's bond with Pilaf wasn't about the glitz or the fashion. It was about a love that ran far deeper than any red carpet moment. Pilaf wasn't just a fashion accessory for Demi, he was her confidant, her shadow, her furry little soulmate. Their connection was evident in every glance, every gentle touch. In the quiet moments, away from the paparazzi's gaze, their bond truly shone. Demi, with Pilaf nestled in her arms, exuded a warmth that transcended the coldness of fame. Her eyes, reflecting 1,000 untold stories, spoke volumes about the depth of their relationship. Pilaf, in turn, seemed to gaze up at her with unwavering adoration. He was her constant companion, a source of unconditional love and support. Life in the spotlight is often turbulent. Yet through it all, Pilaf remained Demi's rock. He was there for the highs and lows, a steady presence in a world that often felt chaotic. He didn't care about the red carpets or the designer gowns. All that mattered to Pilaf was being by Demi's side, offering a comforting presence and a warm, furry body to hug. Their story, a testament to the profound bond between humans and animals, resonated with millions. In a world often driven by superficiality, Demi and Pilaf's love story was a breath of fresh air. It reminded everyone that sometimes the purest form of love comes from the most unexpected places, wrapped in a package that's small enough to fit in the palm of your hand. Before the dazzling lights of the Met Gala, before the custom-designed outfits and the adoration of millions, Pilaf lived a very different life. He wasn't always the pampered pooch strutting down red carpets. In fact, his story began in the most unassuming of places, a local animal shelter. There, amidst the cacophony of barking and the smell of disinfectant, Pilaf waited patiently for someone to see past his small size and into his big heart. Life in the shelter was a far cry from the luxurious life Pilaf would come to know. The days were long, the nights even longer. The sounds of other dogs, some barking excitedly, others whimpering softly, filled the air. Pilaf, with his soulful brown eyes and timid demeanor, often felt lost in the shuffle. He longed for a warm lap to curl up in, a gentle hand to scratch behind his ears. He dreamed of a place to call his own, a person to love him unconditionally. A fateful meeting. Demi enters Pilaf's world. And then, one day, everything changed. Demi Moore walked into the shelter, her heart open to the possibility of finding a furry friend. She wasn't looking for a fashion statement, a status symbol, or an accessory. She was simply looking for a companion, a soul to connect with. Little did she know, that soul was waiting for her, nestled quietly in the back of a kennel, his tail thumping hopefully against the floor. A connection ignited. The moment their eyes met, something magical happened. A spark ignited, a connection formed. Demi saw past Pilaf's small stature and recognized the immense love and loyalty that resided within him. Pilaf, sensing her kindness and compassion, wagged his tail furiously, his entire body trembling with anticipation. In that instant, they both knew this was meant to be. From shelter walls to red carpet walks, a transformation story. Leaving the shelter that day, nestled safely in Demi's arms, Pilaf's life changed forever. He went from the cold, impersonal confines of a kennel to the warmth and comfort of a loving home. The transformation was remarkable. No longer the timid, uncertain pup, Pilaf blossomed under Demi's care. He discovered the joys of long walks, playful games of fetch, and cozy cuddles on the couch. A world of love and luxury. Pilaf's new life unfolds. Demi showered Pilaf with love and affection, providing him with everything a dog could ever want. He had a wardrobe of stylish outfits, a comfy bed fit for a king, and a never-ending supply of treats. But more importantly, he had found his forever home, a place where he was cherished and adored for the amazing dog he was. From shelter pup to Met Gala star, a testament to second chances. Pilaf's journey from shelter dog to Met Gala sensation is a heartwarming reminder that every animal deserves a loving home. It's a testament to the transformative power of adoption and the incredible bond that can exist between humans and their furry companions. Pilaf's story proves that even the smallest of creatures can capture our hearts and teach us valuable lessons about love, loyalty, and the importance of second chances. Pilaf's journey, an inspiration to us all. Pilaf's story is not just about a dog's transformation, it's about the potential for love and happiness that exists in the most unexpected places. It's a reminder to open our hearts and homes to animals in need, to look beyond the superficial and recognize the beauty and worth that lies within every living creature. Pilaf's journey, from the shadows of a shelter to the bright lights of fame, is an inspiration to us all, proving that sometimes the greatest love stories are written with paw prints on our hearts. As the night drew to a close, the after-party beckoned, music pulsed, laughter filled the air, and champagne flowed freely. Yet amidst the revelry, one couldn't help but notice the quiet intimacy between Demi and Pilaf. The flashing lights and the clamor of the crowd seemed a world away, a distant dream. In that moment, it was just the two of them, their bond as strong and unbreakable as ever. The Met Gala, with all its glitz and glamour, had served as a dazzling backdrop for a love story that transcended the ordinary. The world had been captivated by their story, a tale of unlikely friendship and enduring love. Pilaf, the once timid shelter dog, had not only stolen the show at the Met Gala, he had stolen the hearts of millions. His journey was a testament to the power of compassion, the beauty of adoption, and the extraordinary bond that can exist between humans and their animal companions. As Demi and Pilaf slipped away from the after-party, their quiet departure spoke volumes. They didn't need the spotlight, the applause, or the validation of the outside world. Their love was its own reward, a constant source of comfort and joy. Their story, a beacon of hope and inspiration, reminded us that sometimes the greatest treasures are found not on the red carpet, but in the unconditional love of a furry little friend. And so, as the city lights twinkled outside their window, Demi and Pilaf drifted off to sleep, their hearts full of love and gratitude. The Met Gala had been a night to remember, a testament to their unbreakable bond. But for Demi and Pilaf, every day was a celebration of their special connection, a love story that continued to unfold, one paw print at a time.